from Asiana.tv. And ladies, you're not going to believe it, but I'm coming out of one of Lord Aleem's supercars. Yes, it's his Rolls-Royce Ghost. And you're going to be joining me on a very special journey today as I take you behind the scenes for Ziggi's menswear campaign for the autumn issue. Joining me with the young heartthrob, self-styled Lord Aleem, the new face and brand ambassador for Ziggi Menswear.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, thank you. It's an absolute pleasure to have you here.
No, likewise.
And being the brand ambassador for Ziggi Menswear and the face of his new autumn campaign, how does it feel?
That's correct. Yeah, no, it's awesome. I mean, Ziggi's collection is amazing. He comes out with some amazing pieces, some that are a bit in your face, a bit out there, but they're interesting and they make you think, you know, and I wouldn't be working with them if I didn't think that they were something that I could relate to. So yeah, they are pretty cool.
So tell us about how this very special relationship between you and Ziggi Menswear formed. Yeah,
so I started going to the barbers in Birmingham called the Gentleman Barbers, and sitting on the seat, got to know the owner who used to cut my hair, and mentioned that there's a guy called Ziggi who designs designs menswear, clothes, etc. And he said, "Have you heard of him?" And I said, "No, I haven't, because I haven't really been around Birmingham that long, or never been into the fashion kind of side of things. So I didn't really know much about it. But he dropped me Ziggi's card. I had a look at it. And the rest was history. I mean, that's pretty much where it all started off from. I went to Ziggi's place, had a look at he's got a new place coming up now, which is pretty cool. It's at the Jewellery Quarter in Birmingham, but the other one was in the Jewellery Quarter as well. Had a look around, saw some of his pieces, and yeah, really liked it. So that's where it all came about from.
What is it about Ziggi's designs that you felt that would be perfectly associated with yourself? Do you feel that his designs represent your style very well?
Yeah, I mean, they have like a very gentleman kind of appeal. They look very smart. They've got a lot of character to them, but also it's got it's infused with like the young kind of generation as well. At the same time, it makes a statement. Like every time I go to an event now, I'm on the phone to Ziggi saying, "Ziggi, can you get me a piece organised?" Because I know as soon as I step in through that door, like all eyes are going to be on me, because his pieces do make a statement. Yeah. Now I think I've been about to two award ceremonies, and I've worn Ziggi's tuxedo, his pieces, and people loved them. So yeah, he's doing something right.
This collection was designed with Aleem in mind. We've met up with him several times. He's been to the showroom, he's been to events with us, as those who follow him know that he loves black. So with the first collection that I designed, I kept black in mind. Majority of the collection is black, and then we're moving into blues and inks, going on to maroon. As a designer, I do want to get him out of his colour that he's comfortable with, which is black and white, and I didn't want to make something and make a dramatic change and get him to wear something that he's not comfortable with.
How does it feel that he's actually named his whole collection dedicated to you, called the Sartorial Lord?
Yeah, that's very flattering. I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, I think the working relationship that we have with Ziggi, I think Ziggi and Taff both understand me very well as well. We've got to know each other now over like 2 or 3 months, and we've met up a few times, and I think that mutual understanding and that kind of respect boundary is there. And Ziggy's amazing at what he does, and I think it's a privilege for him to actually pick me and say, "Look, shall we do a shoot together?" To name it after me, called the Sartorial Lord. I mean, it's just amazing. So that's pretty cool.
So is this your first modelling campaign? Because it's going to be featured in the biggest Asian wedding magazine in the UK.
Asiana.
Yay! Is this your first campaign?
No, it's not. I mean, I've done a few little ones before. Like, again, I'm very picky with what I do. So I've done stuff in the past with some shoe designers and a few other little bits and bobs here and there, but nothing as big as this. I mean, I've been checking some of the images at the moment. Can't wait for you guys to see this. But they're coming out amazing. It's nothing.
I've never
done anything like it.
Absolute natural.
Yeah.
You just really, the whole look just really.
Everyone here. I mean, the team's been great here, from the makeup to you know, people supplying. We've got IWC watches here, we've got obviously Ziggy's Menswear, we've got the shoes, we've got, everyone is working around, we've got the stylists. So you know, everyone comes together as a team, and at the end of the day, it's the teamwork that makes the you know, the dream work.
So this is a complete new transition from Ziggy. He's gone completely Indo-Western. So as you can see, piping, the Western, the breeches. What do you think of his collection? Yeah,
I mean, like I said, like we have like the Asian side of things, and then we also have like the suits. And Ziggy had a suit tailored for me as well, which, you know, you'll probably see more of that later on anyway. But he's got the balance. He's got the balance of both sides. So we've got the Asian kind of. I mean, I remember going to a friend's wedding, never had anything the day before, and I said, Ziggy, I need something. He passed me over this black. It was just. I said, well, he asked me, what colour do you like? And I said, I love black, and that's what, you know, I just like that kind of attitude, the mood that black shows. And he gave me a piece, and when I wore it there, I think the groom kind of got upset with me a bit, because he was just like, dude, you stole my limelight here. And I was just like, what can I do? But yeah, we've got the Asian side of things, and we've got the suits, the tuxedos, and the fits
are amazing, because obviously they're all made to measure, they're all bespoke as well, and I think that's what makes him unique. But I think the collaboration, obviously, you are known for your supercars. And you've got the black ghost here today, personalising your number plate. How do you think the whole concept of the shoot is working with his designs?
I remember before this, we was having a discussion whether we should bring the Lamborghini, the Ferrari, the SLS, whatever, some sports cars. But then I thought to myself, I think, so your brand represents youth, but at the same time, class and elegance. And there's nothing more than a Rolls Royce brings to the table than class and elegance. But then at the same time, the Ghost has got the factor that, you know, the younger generation appeal to it a bit more. It's a newer model, and also being all black, it's my favourite colour. So it works well with everything. It's got attitude, it's got the mood, and it's got the elegance, which is exactly what Ziggy's Menswear is all about.
So you're only 20. You've received a huge amount of success with your vlogging and your blogging. Did you ever expect to be here today as a public figure, as a phenomenon around the world?
I mean, not really. Like when I look at these figures, so like on Instagram we've got 385,000 followers, and when you look at those 385,000, you think, oh, there's a figure, 385K. But if you put like 1% of that audience in front of you, it is a lot of people, and that's when it hits you, and you just think, whoa, this is pretty big. And with the whole vlogging side of things, I mean, I started my YouTube channel up in December 2012, and wasn't really active until 2014 really. I did like a few videos now and again, but then I got onto the vlogging hype last summer, just before I was going to go to Pakistan. I did some vlogs out there, and then it just accumulated after then. It was just thousands and thousands and thousands of subscribers every other week, and now we're here at like nearly 200k, so it's still growing. Like every day we go up like 500 to 1,000 subscribers. So
well, it's amazing. But it was really your motherland vlog that you did back in Pakistan that really touched everybody.
That's correct.
What was it about that one that you felt that, you know, really made the difference?
Well, I mean, before I went out, the whole point of me doing those was the fact that my friends kept on asking me. They said, you know, why do you always go out to Pakistan? Why don't you come and chill with us here in the UK for once? And I've got family out there, so you know, that for me is my world. So I have to go out there. And this time I thought I'd take a camera along with me and just vlog or video record what I you know, what I do out there, and maybe people enjoy it. So I did put up a few of these vlogs together, put them out there, show people Pakistan from my point of view. And when I came back, there was like dads that were like 45, 50 years old, crying, their daughters, their kids, their sons, all would be like, you brought back memories. And I'm just like, wow. All I did was just picked up, I didn't even do anything. It was just like picking up a camera, recording it, editing it. Yes, it's a lot of hard work getting through all that. But for me, I just had lots of fun. And I think that's what really came through on camera, was my family bond with all my cousins, and the amount of fun that we had out there. People genuinely thought that that's not what Pakistan looked like. So it's just trying to clear a misrepresentation of the country. And
are you really in touch with your roots? And very family orientated guy, should I say?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, in this country, the only thing I feel that this country lacks is love. Like, I don't see the love and the bond and the kind of the culture that comes through here than I do in Pakistan. Back there in my family, like the bond that we have is like, you know, it's just amazing, and the love that they show is just unconditional all the time. Not saying that they don't, you know, family here don't show that kind of love, but it's different. Materialistic things don't come in the way over there. But yeah, I mean, I'm always, the whole reason why I go to Pakistan 3 times a year is to see my family. That is the main thing. Like, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't go to that country, you know? So
it's important to you.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, the country as it in itself is beautiful, but it's the people within that country that make it even more beautiful.
Make it more special.
Yeah, that's it.
So you're known to be a petrol head, should I say, and you're known for your love for your supercars,
That's
and
right.
you've got lots of supercars. Which one is your favourite and why?
Yeah, I mean, I get asked this question quite a lot,
Yeah.
but I always feel that the cars, they fall into different categories. Now, some are luxurious, some are sports fast cars, some are 4x4s, utility vehicles. So you have to see like exactly what you're looking for. But it's a very broad question, a very hard one. But if you want me to answer it, I think I would probably say the Lamborghini Aventador, because my young age, I'm only 20 years old at the moment, turning 21 in September. I feel as if like the sports car category is something that will suit my age. The Lamborghini Aventador being a powerful car, sounds amazing, Italian. It's got ticks all the boxes, doors go up, flashy, drives
super
nice.
Sexy.
Yeah, exactly.
And it suits you very well. How many cars do you own?
About 27. I think my dad just bought 2 more today. So.
Okay, and growing.
Yeah, and growing. Yeah,
and growing.
That's it.
And last but not least, what is next for you? What can all your fans expect to see?
Okay, so I'm moving to London in September. So I'm moving from
We're
Birmingham.
adopting you. We're adopting you. You'll be hanging out at the Asiana offices.
That's it. Yeah, I'll be around now and again. But yeah, so uni for me. I left education about 2 years ago to pursue business, but now I actually feel as if I don't want to miss this time. You'll never get it back. So I want to go and study TV, film, and digital media to understand the industry a bit better before I go head first for it. So yeah, studying that. I'll be at Regent's University, which is central in London as well. So exactly
you're gonna
where I want
get
to be.
mobbed, literally.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking forward to it. I've got a good set of friends there. Nice little circle there as well. Some top people. You got the Asiana offices there, so which is very important as well. So yeah, looking forward to it. And there's a lot going on. It's just there's a time and a place for everything. We're launching a few products, and for our audiences, because a lot of people ask me, how do you do your hair, etc., etc. So, we're coming up with a few concepts, few ideas there, brand endorsements, being ambassadors, and that's it, just having fun. But the main thing is having fun. Making the videos, making the content, because it's the viewers out there that have supported me all the way through. So, we want to give them what they want to see, and that's the car videos, that's the vlogs, and whatever else they want to see. Well, I'm just here for them.
Amazing. And what would your advice be to the young generation? And like what you've achieved, successfully, what would your advice be to them?
Don't let anyone tell you what to do. I mean, within reason, obviously, if your parents are telling you something, listen to their advice, because they will know, they have a lot more experience. What may seem right at the time will be different, but it's a way of learning. You have to follow your heart, your mind, and learn for yourself, because if you didn't try it, you'll regret it for the rest of your life. So yeah, just if you have a passion, have a dream, just follow it all the way through, and when things start to look like they're not working out, they will at the end. It's just that's going to be the barrier between the people that make it and don't make it, is when they start tripping up, they think, oh, that's it, that's the end of the road. But that's not actually the end of the road. That's you tripping up, and you've got to get back up and keep walking, or should we say run, and you will make it there one day. It's as long as you've got a passion and a dream for something, work is play, and you'll excel at it. So that's about it.
There you go, words of wisdom from the inspirational Lord Aleem himself. Catch out his new autumn campaign for Ziggi Menswear in the new issue of Asiana Wedding.
Thank you very much.